my name is Bree if you are new, and if you're not new, welcome back. Today I woke up not feeling well. It's almost that time of the month, so I was thinking it was that. Well, I still think it's that, but also one of my classmates tested positive for COVID, and so we had class on Monday, and she was waiting on COVID results, which no one knew. And then she sent everybody a message yesterday saying that she got COVID. Her results came back and she got COVID. And she also does not wear her mask. Like, she'll have it on her face, but she has it pulled down. So I'm kind of just like, all right, I hope I don't have COVID. But at the same time, I really do, like 90% of me thinks it's just because it's almost that time of the month. Because my stomach is cramping. I have really bad headache. Like, my headache was terrible this morning. I'm really just now getting out of bed. Bed is 3:21. I got out of bed at like 2, took a shower and everything, and I feel much better than this morning. But when I first woke up, I was congested, had body aches, y'all. My head was pounding and my stomach was cramping so bad. But right now I'm feeling really good. I am about to cut up some watermelon. We bought a whole watermelon like 2 weeks ago. I'm hoping it's still good. It should be. I don't think it's bad, but we got a watermelon, so I'm about to cut that up. But I want to tell y'all about this storm that happened yesterday in VA. Oh my gosh. So we knew it was gonna thunderstorm because it said that on the weather. Y'all, what we didn't know was it was a whole hail storm. And when I say hail, I'm talking big chunks of hail just hitting the house, falling on the balcony. It was so scary. It was so scary, y'all. They were like quarter-sized pieces of hail, y'all. I ain't never seen them like that in my whole life. Like, never. I've seen hail before, but the little teeny tiny pieces. It really just sound like people was just throwing rocks at the house. And I need to peel myself off this couch and go cut up this watermelon. So let's go. I hope y'all can hear me. I have the dishwasher on. Also, I had Chick-fil-A. Shout out to Babe. He got me Chick-fil-A because I wasn't feeling good and I was craving Chick-fil-A. So shout out to him. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some watermelon, girl. And I want to just chat with y'all because there have been things that popped up that I wasn't aware about before wedding planning, and I just want to vent about them, okay? I gotta list these things off so that y'all prepare. If you are planning a wedding, you want to get married one day, be prepared for what I'm about to say because I had no idea. Got my watermelon. Okay, so oh wait, I need a knife. Don't fall off the counter. If this ain't fall off the counter and it splatter watermelon all over my floor, this is gonna be a problem. Alright, we ain't had no problems. So I should probably move this. Wait a minute, guys. It probably got louder because I'm right over top of the dishwasher. I just turned it on to wash dishes when I was cleaning the kitchen. So I hope y'all can still hear me. But first things first. People don't follow instructions, okay? It's hard to get people to follow instructions, even though you only give one important instruction for the guests, right? Follow the link, read the website in its entirety, and RSVP by this deadline. You give the information all in one go, okay? People still don't do it. They still do not do it. They still don't do it. You think it's hard to get a child to pay attention? To follow directions? Girl, it's hard. Adults don't pay attention at all. Pay attention or follow instructions. Adults do not follow instructions at all. Like, at all. So that is the first thing, y'all, is be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. Ooh. Right now, Brown, cut yourself. Watermelon I probably should have put something down on the counter. My mama made cutting watermelons look easy. This requires some muscle, child. Alright, I did it. So that's the first thing. Adults do not pay. I keep saying pay attention, but that or follow instructions. No matter how many times you say it, they just no, it's not gonna happen. And then people are gonna want to RSVP after the daggone deadline because they assume you know that they're gonna be making it. They assume you know that they're gonna be able to make it and that they're gonna be there. No, I sent you this for a reason. If you didn't fill it out, you know, you didn't RSVP, then I assume you're not able to make it and you won't be there. Don't assume I'ma just put you in there. No. Like, don't do that. Because that's a sure way to not be on the guest list. If you're assuming, I know that you meant to RSVP yes when you didn't. They don't follow your instructions. They don't follow your directions. No matter how many times you say it, no matter how many times you email the reminders, no matter how many times you reach out, no matter any of that, they still are not going to follow directions. And of course, I'm not speaking for all the guests, but majority of them, they ain't gonna follow your instructions, sis. And it's gonna be frustrating. But one thing I've learned to do about it to cut down on my stress, because I have so many other things to do regarding the situation, as well as just other things to do in general, I just learned to not deal with it. I'm not doing it. So I learned to just be like, all right, it is what it is. If they mention it, if there is room, then okay. If they mention it and there is no more room, then sorry, but it is what it is. So that's that. Second thing nobody tells you before planning a wedding is, well, at least this is true for me. I don't know if this is true for everybody, but this is true for me. Every single time I think about wedding stuff, I start crying. I start tearing up, y'all. And I'm already an emotional person. Like, I'm very sensitive. I'm very I'm very sensitive. That's what it is. And so the slightest things, like, it could be emotions of happiness, sadness, excitement, whatever, I'm most likely gonna cry. I'm most likely gonna tear up, because that's just, I don't know, that's how I express my emotions sometimes, majority of the time. So y'all, every time I thought about wedding planning, like our first dance song, y'all, I'm going through song options and I'm just crying, tearing up. I'm listening to songs, trying to find the one, and I'm just boohooing, all while singing my heart out, but I'm just crying. And then I think about the day, and you know, that moment when the church doors open and it's my turn to walk down the aisle and I see Greg standing down at the altar. I think about all that. I just start tearing up and I just feel it on the inside, you know? So that's another thing. Ain't nobody tell me that was gonna happen, but it's been happening, okay? Very much so. Another thing people don't really mention is they tell you weddings are expensive, which pretty sure we all knew that. Weddings cost money. They're not, you know, they're not the most cheap thing, especially depending on how big you want to go, how glam you want to make it, and all that stuff. Even if you DIY some things, it's still going to cost you some money. Now, of course, DIY is going to be significantly less than, you know, paying someone else to do it, because you're paying for their service, you know, their labor, their time, all of that is included in those prices. But all in all, they're gonna cost money. So of course we knew that, right? But what I didn't know was that people hear the word wedding, girl, and they start running it up. They start running it up, and you be like, but sis, why is the regular, I don't know, a regular meal for just a regular like birthday party this much, same amount of people and everything, but because, you know, this is a wedding, it's the same amount of people as I would have for a birthday party, which is what you have here on your site or whatever. Why is it $1,000 more? Why? I'm not adding any special services, no nothing. Like, what? And so I found that when people hear wedding, they like, oh, these people finna spend some money. You know, it's supposed to be one of the most memorable days of your life. You want to go all out, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I ain't here for it. Cause what do you mean? You offer this same service for a birthday party or a gathering or whatever, And same amount of people, same food choices, same everything. And it's $1,000 less or $2,000 less. Like what's up with it? So I started, for certain things, I started to be like, I stopped saying wedding. When I was inquiring about things, I just started saying event, you know, stuff like that, because what? Now, I have seen comments where business owners and stuff get offended by that when people would say that, you know, they stop saying the word wedding and all that stuff, and they get offended. And I don't mean to offend nobody, but I'm offended when you start adding thousands of dollars onto the daggone price when it's the same exact thing as your package for something else. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm offended at that point, because why, sis? So that's another thing, y'all, they don't tell you. I wasn't aware of. That's what I'm gonna say. These are things I wasn't aware of. These are things they don't tell you. I wasn't aware of these things, okay? It's hard out here. This watermelon is good. Do y'all like watermelon? I love me a good piece of watermelon, but it definitely has to be cold. Like, this is room temperature. It's still good room temperature, but put this in the refrigerator for a few hours. Let it get cold. To be honest, I think those are the three biggest takeaways that for me from this whole experience, wedding planning experience. Those are the three biggest ones. Outside of, people always gonna have a, you know, side conversations or whatever about what you're doing, how you decided to move or whatever on your wedding, and blah 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 blah, who they feel deserve this and who should be there and all that stuff. People always gonna do that regardless. It's happened a lot during this process, and that's annoying too. And I really wasn't prepared for the amount of times it's happened. I was prepared to some degree for it to happen, but the amount of times it's happened, nah, I definitely was prepared. I'm like, bro, can we not? Like, just, can we not? But other than that, those are the three main things that your girl had to learn, okay? And it's been something. It has been something. But I think I'm gonna do like a part 2 to this after the wedding. I'm gonna tell y'all how everything went down. Well, not how everything went down. What I'm trying to say. Tell y'all what they don't tell you actually goes down at a wedding, okay? Behind the scenes, what they don't tell you, right? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna share that with y'all, because I just feel it in my gut. There are things that may happen that, you know, I just wasn't prepared for. Now I'm hoping it's not too big of a deal. Like, there aren't things that are super duper bad, but we shall see. Comment down below if y'all would want to see that. Y'all want to see that type of video, let me know. I think I want to do it, because I think it'll be insightful and also funny. Hopefully it'll be funny. I'll share it way after the wedding, so hopefully I'll be able to look back on all the things that did not go exactly as we planned it and be able to laugh at it. So yeah, but I'm about to call my mama and let her know that I am feeling much better. So I called her earlier and told her the story and everything, and I was not feeling good at all. So I'm gonna call her so she's not worrying about me.